completely surrounded. And I don't think there's any way for him to slip through the cracks. He's going to have to get some teammates to help him.
That's a good pick on towards Yuri. Flit following up upon his initial frag, and things are starting to turn to the side of outsiders with the bomb. This is the most important fight, and Jame will go down. Safe now has the bomb up in the T apartments. Jame was nowhere near the rest of the pack, and so this throws a bit of a curveball to the outsiders. He's gonna have to win this fight in Banana very quickly. He needs to check the logs. He won't be doing so. Kicker will bring him down, and outsiders have the pistol.
Over at top mid, it was Flit who got a couple of important kills just to make sure that Furia didn't have too many players up, so that even as the bomb goes down, Safe is left in a clutch that is too tricky to really pull off. Those were the kills from Flit, which really made the difference. Have to channel is in a Honda here.
Get speed out. See what he can get done. It's one already. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's exactly like that. 3 kills for Drop. Had a little flashbacks. Triple from the side itself, and kxgo left into the 1 versus 2.
Especially once he got mollied out. And even for the first shot, it took him a little time to adjust. He took a lot of damage after getting that first kill. Man, afterwards, just shot after shot connecting. This was that first adjustment, and then these have to be pretty much perfect. He's on 4 health. He just jiggles back and forth to get an incredible multi-kill. Hoping someone jumps into his crosshair, and Norbert will oblige him. As you've got into that position. Now outsiders down a man, flash in from Art. He wants to be able to reposition to the site because he's got a third CT here to help. It's kxgo arriving on the rotate, picking up the nice trade.
Just waiting for Flit to come around, and now looking towards Boiler, reacts in time. Upon the peek out from Flit, he's going to drop down into the pit as well. Strong position taken from Safe, and he's forced out by the molly, and that sets up the chance for Yuri to line up a couple. Although this could be the reply that they need here, Furia, but the utility again. Like I said, methodical from the outsiders, but Art.
Great flash. They're able to hunt down the early kill. Yuri decides he's going to tuck back. They now know where he is, though.
There's not much margin for error here. You have to almost be perfect upon entering this B site. 7 seconds on the timer. Kicker's gone down. Ball needs to leap towards the site. And here comes kxgo. Denies it all. The limit.
Step ahead of outsiders there. You saw Furia start to rotate back to be about 10 seconds before outsiders themselves made their minds up. Nice boost at the top of Banana to help out Art, and then I think the time pressure was the main issue. You normally probably wouldn't.
Oh, Art, it's good for 1 pick. Drop hasn't really been able to find the most impact from this position before, but given the fact he has a bit of an off angle elevated on top, it's so clean. Taking everybody down. Drop mows them down, leaves the corpses on Banana. We'll see what the decision is. It's the first Art peek out. Successful in taking the first kill, but stayed very committed there, Hawkup.
Yeah, it was still slightly scary, right? If this was another 1-for-1 trade onto Drop, Furia could have been in a really uncomfortable... Maybe the pistols will have a way into this round.
Well, Yuri? On the balcony onto the porch. Starting to run out of ammo. Luckily, kxgo is there to help him out. One find off the other bite down. Are able to swoop in, taking out Flit, especially against some of the weaker guns. But Jame has an AWP. Kicker likely to be cannon fodder for James Op. And Jame, we've seen him pull off some unreasonable clutches. Somewhat is his specialty, getting into positions where he can win these 1v3s, but blocking in the plan. Drop sends the utility, it's ineffective. And that's given away his position and sets up Jame to look after him. And he is going to deal with the threat of Drop, now drawing it down into the 1 versus 2. Couple of bullets rattling away. Jame locking in the steps. The time is ticking. Jame now in a very good position to try and close this one out. Smoke goes onto the bomb. Tech 9 pulled out now instead. It's a tap. The stick. kxgo realizes he needs to hold it, and Jame has run out of ammo. To the M4 he goes. So damn close to winning the clutch. Milliseconds, millimeters in fact, away.
To dodge away from them. Furia into the lead, and back aggressive on Banana. That's a nice angle. Looks like he's going to get out safely. Oh, interesting. Yuri hears that player.
Yeah,
He's bounced by.
Flit's going to get taken out by the rifle. The other two players are going up in towards this B site drop. Swinging through the CT smoke, willing to try and put down a good hold here. Gonna play from the pool and ends up getting caught. Fame brings him down quite quickly. Art replies to the smoke. Almost managed to get back to the B site in time to try and help out Jame, and he's taking a lot of damage through the smoke. But Outsiders still stand with two players. Jame in the hole from the back of the site, misses the shot. Doesn't even take it really quick to the headshot as Yuri. Leaving the damaged up Norbert in a position to try and clutch this one, but he gets the lineup in a limited time. He knows what he's just done. He's run off in celebration, happy to collect the round for the Outsiders.
The exact right angle, and the kills are just so quick that Furia don't really have the chance to spam him back, which is normally what you'd see. As soon as the spam comes through the smoke, you'd expect the spray straight back through it. Just how quick this is. Players for success. They did so really effectively, and this time, Art not down Banana, pushing down mid instead. He's got Yuri to help him, but now Art could be a little isolated if he's not careful. Oh, and this time, he's learned from that prior round that he lost that fight. He repositions, and he's still going. Art is wreaking havoc on everyone. Push down mid, wins Furia the round in an instant. Where Outsiders want to be able to play between the bomb sites back and forth. And once they get pushed, they end up losing out on that opportunity. That's a missed opportunity from Art, but drop round the corner, gets a nice double.
So repositions, gets the bomb down nonetheless. They're actually able to slink away into some solid post-plant position. Flick, goes a little too wide and goes into the jaws of Safe. Leaving Jame in a 1 versus 3 once again. He's been damn close every single time. Over the top comes Safe. That's a jump scare right there.
Yuri again taking this aggressive stance. Gonna try and boost into his position elsewhere. Drop's just got a double down Banana. And Yuri's off angle.
That one's a tough one to swallow for Outsiders. Norbert goes back into the fight in Banana. Ends up getting caught and taken down by Drop. Fury have gotten to the rhythm here on the CT side.
Yeah, absolutely. And need to give a lot of credit to Drop and Art for their Banana hold. I think they've really stepped it up as this half has gone on. Art's not always getting his kills on Banana, though. Sometimes he's going down mid. He's doing it again.
Ooh, Art with 1 kill. Yuri's the player to get taken out. Art is staying here. He's staying committed. In fact, he's going to smoke the molly. I thought he was about to go through that, but...
Okay, Serrano realizes he's got to be careful with that AWP on 4 health. Decides to tuck back. Here's the flank from Art, but it's been snuffed out by Jame. There's still a second player coming up Banana, though. Jame doesn't seem too wise to it. Oh, nice shot from Safe. 2 AWPs on the retake, though, right now.
Fame just holding. Spots out Safe, but the shoulder peek's enough to give the information to the Brazilian sniper. And on the second peek, it's death for his opponent. Safe switches out to the rifle. Quickly rattles bullets into the chest of Kicker and Cloak. And that's Furia taking out the only defender on the B side, so they can lock the bomb plant in. Distraction being set up for Serrano to unleash. Fame still considered it, but still couldn't deal with it. And now the rest of Furia starting to send bullets down Banana.
Slightly scary things with this map pick for Outsiders is that you look at the win percent for Furia, and it's only a 25 win percent for them in the last 3 months. You think maybe it's a weakness for them, but then you look at some of those games. I mean, yes, they obviously lost against NaVi.
Furia, they're now leaning towards this A site very heavily. They're taking out Norbert straight away. Cracks a gaping hole in the Outsiders' defense, but there are significant players still here. Furia have to chop through them and like a machete through the jungle. They start to do so. Jame is pesky in the side, but eventually they'll push him on 2 fronts and overwhelm him. And just what's left inside of the archway comes on out. Safe collects his life. 12 rounds.
Great flash, forces him away.
Oh, a save.
Oh.
That is a ridiculous shot onto Norbert. That is so frustrating for outsiders. That's a horrible way to lose an opening. And now they're coming
Now they
back
rotate
up
away
banana.
from B.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kicker's got to have a big round here, Hawka.
Ooh, peek up above, but kxerato able to trade. Not much utility for Furia, but it should be just enough. They have a smoke for CT. They're going to go for the deeper smoke, and FaZe is in past that. He could get the hole going, but kxerato successful on the trade. And look at the flank from Drop. He's in enemy lines, and in behind them, that kill could be the decisive one.
Oh, safe. Brings down Jam. 14-5. The buy won't be there for the side of outsiders now, so it's likely
Oh my God, he barely saw him.
Yeah, Norbert should have had that kill, though. Norbert should have taken that one all day long, but...
This double stack could be difficult to deal with, but it's FAMAS which has to hold, which you never love at this range.
Well, there's one go for Norbert. Drop Art actually seen enough of James to realize he was playing under the porch, so he's going to take him out. With Furia in a very good position to try and crunch in this A site. There's only one player in here, and Flit is just being smoked off from his teammates who are currently rotating in. So Flit is alone. Kicker needs to make the risk play to come on through, and he is instantly put down after one. It's now just Fame left in the 1 versus 3. And Furia realize they are now on 15-5. They are a map point. Yeah, doesn't walk away with nothing.
Would Drop have lived in pit with the fast? So 30 health? No, definitely not.
No resistance is going to come through here for outsiders.
Oh, finally, some fights come through. Flit only able to go 1 for 1 though. Now is this setup you were talking about, playing back from the site. The crossfire needs to be exceptional, and Norbert's got it off to a good start.
Oh, Jay. Good thing from the right ball. Oh, he stays in the open. I thought that was his death sentence, but finally Safe will put him down. James has done a lot of work though. Oh, Yuri so quick on the second kill too. Yuri's having an absolute field day with the AWP, but finally line look a little more respectable and try and build some momentum going into the second map. Drop dives out of the balcony. Norbert playing from pit. It's a strong position. You need to see some impact out of Norbert, especially with Kicker going down. Yuri's not going to allow that to happen though, and everybody from outsiders in this A site goes down without a single kill, and that means this map is as good as done. Furia going to be taking victory here unless some absolute miracle is pulled out by Jay. He's going to do more than turn water into wine. He's going to pull off a retake on this A site. Fame helping him out. Blick Hill's starting to come through. There's another one on to Drop, I start to believe. But Fame needs to pick this up. He is getting closer. He's closing down the ground. Drop doesn't realize, and that's going to cost him his life. A quick reply from Yuri puts it all on James, who has to deal with the pit setup and the peek out from Safe. It isn't going to be happening. Furia take map 1, and they take it in. Charge down in towards ramp. Flit actually going to come away with the first kill, but Furia are trying to apply pressure from the short side and dropping Yuri with a couple of kills. Kicker and James both down. In the side, Drop looking up on towards the boost. Dispatches of Norbert, and is now trying to hunt down Flit, who has to deal with the flank around ramp 2. And Fame now in the very unenviable position of dealing with 3 players of Furia. Now they are yet to put the bomb down. They will consider this rotation to be a possibility. They're going to smoke him off. Fame climbs up on top, denies the bomb plan, and does. He has to think about so many different positions here. Entering the site once more. It's going to be very difficult for Fame to be able to take this one, but Drop, he's gone down first. He's now clocked the position of kxerato. He's picked up the kit too, so he has an extra few seconds to play with. And Fame is drawing this one very close, and in fact, will close out the pistol for the outsiders.
Norbert has that in hand.
Checking Flit. Oh, he's going to peek. He's going to get a double from it. They don't even think about the sandbags, and that's going to be their undoing. Flit comes in with a couple of kills. Damage done onto a third, finally. As he hops on out of the sandbags, will go down, but confirms position of Safe and passes that information on over to his teammates. Safe has no time to do anything here, so he'll be back in the white. And for Furia,
Safe was the one who was a little bit shorter on cash, and nice nade early, but Drop's going to continue to accelerate.
Drop going through, getting taken out. Flip makes sure that it's an easy pick for it. Oh, Jame on scopes just at the wrong time, and as soon as he does, a Furia player leaps into his crosshair. Flip and Kicker getting kills back though. Kicker with the double, and that's going to be enough damage to put Furia down to just a one player, and that's going to be...
Now with the pistols out into this one, Furia going back to ramp. Kicker only able to get one before Art is really quick on the wraparound for the trade. He'll steal that rifle.
Well, Jame holding the short peek, drop down. Jame makes sure that that is quick in the second. It is better. Make it 3 for Jame. Good luck.
Gonna run this same play. 5 up mid early.
On the peek through, Flick with one safe, able to make quick work of that as well. Norbert goes down in reply, so Fury able to keep the numbers even, and it's getting real messy in this mid fight. They're even applying pressure through CT, and that is going to work out for Art. He's coming around the backside, which should really be a pressure for his teammates coming in through mid. Able to flick away, had the distraction of Art, but still able to
try and set up his teammates to trade. Furia were able to do that quite quickly. Somehow able to get the early kill onto Kicker.
Oh, peek with a flash down Flit. There's a lot of takeout. Art couldn't quite follow up for 2 though, as Yuri. Yeah.
I'm surprised Fame's not smoking it. He has a smoke available, but decides not to use it to slow them down. Instead,
Norbert.
a counter flash just came in, and now this flank.
Yeah, Norbert's quick coming in behind. Jam is able to pick up one, and Kessler turns, catches Norbert, and now they realize that's the A player. Safe is going to run over towards A while his teammates, what are they deciding to do? The bomb is shifting too. The bomb is shifting away, and it's going back up to A alongside Safe. Outsiders starting to come back, realizing this, reacting quickly, making the rotation back over to this A site. 20 seconds left. Both of the remaining CTs have now positioned themselves on the A site. Safe is down, and Yuri stayed on B, so he can call for the bomb to come back. Furia making sure they have multiple options, and they are pushing and pulling this rotation away from outsiders, making it so difficult for them to feel comfortable, for them to stay in this round. And Jame has switched out to the rifle, getting close into the side. It's 1, but there was 2 players upon that peak, and that confirms the round for Furia.
Let's bypass that CT push down.
Art looks on up and takes out Norbert. The second kill coming in from Yuri. Furia.
Oh, they heard it.
They actually made the tap through the smoke, right? So you hear the sound cue. And that's going to attract Yuri to the kill. We got Tame, Aim, Blame, Shame, Flame.
He's doing well.
Game, I guess? Oh. I don't know, I just made him up.
Nice.
I don't have any friends, Holker.
Tell me about him. What's he like? What's your made-up friend like?
Well, the same.
Ooh, Hart might be about to dodge all the CTs and sneak in behind them.
And that's exactly what he's going to do. Oh, well, he's got taken down by Fame, which does give away his position and does allow the trade to come in from his teammates. Kicker now coming try and back into this rotation. He's trying to get here in time. He's already behind the generator. They should be able to take Kicker out pretty quickly, given the fact that he's down at 53 HP. He now has the rifle of Flip to help him out. Maybe Flip can do a bit more. To the back of the generator, 2 now lined up, and the bomb is down in front of him. So if they want to get that bomb back, they have to go towards Flit, and they have to pick it up. Flit realizes he's got a power position here. If he can just delay, if he can draw some time, that would allow his teammate of Jam to arrive. Flit finally gets removed, and Jam has to clutch, and we know he's good in these positions. Oh, the chance gets Serrato down, and he's seen the second player that on the up, and he goes again. Jam so quick. Furia with an interesting decision to walk.
Ended up not being the case. They try and push CT. They get the wrong read. And Jame finally gets one of those clutches to go his way. This was such a strong start for Furia. It was looking so good, but Flit also had to put in a shift here, surviving for so long, getting that double kill. The bomb goes fumbling forwards instead of him being able to sit back. And Jame gets that jump second time of asking. Jame going aggressive on mid this time. He spotted the boost. He could get this kill, but he will fall back. He's going to trade it at least, but still looking good for Outsiders here. Their ramp stack is effective. Just kxerato left. This round unfolded pretty quickly.
Taps
James really trying this.
He's running the wall bang, isn't he? He's, you know, attempting, but here come the Outsiders on the retake attempted now. Congregated close, drop with one Norbert and Kicker though, forcing them to fall further and further back, but the time is ticking, and kxerato has unleashed himself into the site. Kicker's been taken out. James, there's not enough time to even win this round, even if he did want to. It's so unfortunate, but James gonna go down. Everybody goes down with a bomb, and that
coordinates it effectively enough. Pushes straight down ramp, but Furia pushes straight into B.
Norbert with the double kill, dropping kxerato back just in the blink of an eye. Have found a flurry of 3 kills inside of this B side. Kicker coming back over, but what can he really hope to do? He's now lost 98% of his health. 2 HP. Attempting to fight down into the site. Just a matter of time before he is collected. His feet show beneath the smoke. Yuri has the better position for it.
Fully in, a little bit forced back. Solid A site execute. Should allow them to get the bomb down pretty soon. Taking a bit of time, but finally kxerato will get into position. No nades or mollies to deny this one. Nira's even able to get a kill over the top. Looking good for Furia. Looking great. He's just sitting. Maybe just hoping for kills at this point. I'm just gonna hunt him. Okay, Furia.
Running up over construction. Yuri applies pressure and will take a bit of damage himself, but the nade goes through from drop, and the damage that Yuri initially picked up allows that kill to come through straight away. Drop got one. kxerato unfortunately has gone down, and so an opening has been recreated here for Outsiders who've run over the top of construction. Safe not really in a position to do much, but maybe his teammates can fend them off and create an opportunity again. But the bomb will go down here for Outsiders, so at a minimum they will at least have a solid force buy into the next round, but they want to try and close this pistol. Drop coming over construction, his teammates in behind him. It's one for drop already. Damage done onto Kicker. Just in the bottom left side, Yuri would love to take him out, but Safe is going to do that first, and Yuri will close the pistol for Furia. A strong start from Yuri, as early as possible. You're feeling like James himself.
Oh, are these nades coming?
To rely on the AWP out early, but the nades do come around. They don't actually get a pick from it, and in fact just draws them into the fight on the site. At least one kill for Fame, but the rest of the kills have gone Furious White. James, of course, in the most ratty position, is able to catch Art on the rotate now. And James going to come back in towards the A side.
You can only catch people off guard so many times. Now they have a good idea where he's coming from. He's going to have to duel them straight up with the FAMAS. Ooh, good adjustment and a transfer. I thought Safe was going to have him dead to rights, but he's still on 6 health.
Not like this. Surely not. James has a chance to pull it off. And kxerato peeks out to close it for... The smoke won't last too much longer, so Safe's cover is not going to be there. Shortly, to fight, and here comes the peek around the corner. Flit with one, the smoke does fade away. It reveals an opponent for Safe to take down, but Flit is doing some work today. Another multi-kill for him. Yuri holding them off from going into short. 20 seconds left though here for Outsiders. They often used to run out of time. Hasn't so much been a problem for them lately, but here they come. Norbert's coming through with the AK. kxerato's still here and still kicking. 10 seconds. Bomb now loose. It's just one player left, and they don't even get onto the site.
Saying earlier, kxerato normally is that B player. This time Art goes into this position to go aggressive early, and he will hunt down a couple of the players with the weaker weapons. Poor Norbert and Fame have to just watch while their teammates who saved last round try to make something happen. 45 seconds. Around the corner, Safe putting a smoke down aggressively, spots that player, but Kicker able to get a kill. Tries to go through, but he didn't expect the second man to be there so soon.
Furia have an opportunity to close this one out without much resistance. If they can bring Flit down, which they nearly got a chance to do. Second opportunity is there, but Flit is lightning fast to the headshot alongside James. They've drawn this 4v2 back to equal odds. 2v2 on either side. But Art with a kill into the site. Flit is gone. And Jame has to win the clutch. The 1 versus 2. It's not out of the realms of possibility, but they are ready for his position. They see him, they've tagged him up, and that slows him as he tries to fall back.
Get Jame over there. Get him a rifle. Say still holding, so they've got to make sure they're aware of this possibility. Ooh, was he spotted? Don't know. I think so. Now he has been. He's got a kill because of it.
Oh, lovely pick from Sid. Goes back again. Shot is landed. Burns away his Jame. And the save from the grave will get an impactful kill. And they'll keep Furia ahead here. Outsiders, they've got to do it with the 2 newbies. 2 newest recruits to the outsider side. As Fame actually sees Yuri through the smoke and is going to take him out. That's opened it up. A chance now to go into this A site.
Still just the 1 smoke up, which is a shame, but at least Fame can push up behind it and get that bomb down. That molly's not going to spread enough. Going to get the kill anyway, though.
Yeah, drops. They take that one, but Norbert out from the sandbox is a kill on Casterado with a headshot. Norbert wins the clutch.
Nades and Kevlar. Poor guy. Some of the other teammates have better guns available, and the aggression from Art works out early. Kicker isolated. Nice frag back, but he misses the mark, and now Art's got a second on the round. This could get scary.
Yeah, Fury already up, looking so damn good at the start of this one. Norbert needs this kill in mid, and he's not going to find it. Every kill that goes Furious way makes outsiders sweat a little bit too much. Flit is going to go back up onto the B stairs, drop. Gaining some ground, playing close towards the wood. Closing the ground down with a 5-7 makes it much more potent. And the pistol even comes away with a kill. Flit with a no-scope while Blindo is taking drop down. Oh, it's actually going to be the left side of generator. Good smoke to pull out. Ooh, the smoke, he's trying to turn this into a couple of 1v1s. And Flit has now got information as the last 2 plays. But look at the time. Look at the time. He didn't have enough to get back to the site, and that is going to cost him.
Aggression works out for him. It's been a lot of his aggression on the CT side throughout this series that has been better. Jame had to feel like he wanted to risk, he wanted to take the fight back for his team. But as soon as you commit and you miss the shot, you're screwed. You're out in the open, you don't have assistance. Outsiders in trouble. The weapons in this round, fairly weak. Already losing Jame early. Kicker at least has the 1 AK. I realize he's so far up, but Safe somehow adjusts. That's the AK gone. And 1 by 1, outsiders look like they're struggling in this one. Oh, even the USP kill.
Oh, Flit. That's the shot second.
He's trying his best,
He really is. He's digging deep every single time.
By the re-aggression. Jame does a great job at holding on. Once he saw the molly was down below, he figured he could peek up safely and probably catch him out. And oh boy, Art's got a back turn. Fame turns to at least face the man that's going to find the kill on towards him. There's still a crossfire here. Oh, never mind. kxgo can't help his teammate.
kxgo hears all the utility being used up. He knows what he has to deal with, and they come around the corner. Good luck breaking kxgo down easily. He will break you apart. 2 kills. And already Furia putting themselves in a comfortable position to try and close this one out finally. The Tech 9 of Flit will rattle through, but it's to its death. Jame once again has to keep his team alive, and this time he will not be able to do it. Furia put an end to the outsiders here in the Roobet Cup, and Furia stay alive to fight another day.
And well played from Furia here, just looking like a completely different team in this outing, taking it 2-0. Pretty much every single player showing up. Safe towards the end there, having that moment where he nearly made a massive difference, but he ended as the top fragger anyway. For outsiders...